Welcome to this tutorial video in which we will provide an overview and discuss the key features of the SAGE Research Methods database. This database is comprised of thousands of books, reference materials, and unique search tools focused on all things related to research methods. The homepage of the database offers a variety of entry points into the content. We will review some of the unique research tools first. We'll start with the Methods map. To access the Methods map, hover over Research Tools at the top of the screen and select it from the list. The Methods map is a wonderful visual search tool that lets you perceive relationships between various aspects of research methods. When you connect to the map, you start on the broadest option, which is Research Methods, but then you can use the options on the right side to narrow in on something more specific. Click on View More to see all of your options. In this case, I will select Research Design. Now we're on the Research Design node of the map, and I can make a narrower selection focusing on some particular aspect or type of research design. So again, I will click View More, and from this expanded list I will choose Narrative Research. At any point, you can stop moving through the map and choose to search all content on whatever topic you have chosen. This is helpful because there will be times you might not feel like you're ready to make a narrower choice and just want to learn more about the given method at hand. So here I will click on the link labeled Search All Content on Narrative Research. And you can see that I am now viewing a list of relevant results. These results will appear in different formats. And you can see here this first item in my list is an encyclopedia entry, the second is a full book, and the third is a book chapter. You can use the filters on the right to narrow the results by things like content type and discipline as needed. Next, we'll take a look at the Project Planner. First, I will hover over Research Tools and select Project Planner from the list. The Project Planner functions a bit like a guide on the side, helping you move through the process of planning, designing, and implementing a research project. Here I've selected the Research Design stage. At each stage, the Project Planner offers an introduction to the idea, followed by a set of prompts or considerations therein. Each individual section will offer different levels of detail. For example, here I will expand the What is Research Design section, and you can see that it's comprised of a series of definitions, and below those is a tutorial video. Next up is the Which Stats Test tool. I'll select Which Stats Test in the Research Tools menu. And this tool is exactly what it sounds like. It is meant to walk a researcher through the process of determining what statistical test might be appropriate for their intended purpose. And here you just move through the prompts to eventually receive a recommendation. And if at any point you have difficulty with a prompt, you're not sure what decision to make, this database will link you out to relevant help materials so you can learn more and make an informed decision. And then once you've moved through all the prompts, you'll be given a suggested test to use. Now let's look at the Reading Lists function. SAGE Research Methods has a Reading Lists function that will let you save results to come back to later. You have to be logged in to use this function. If you don't have an account, you'll be able to click on Login in the top corner and create one. Once you've made the account, you simply navigate to a result you would like to save, and you'll see a little link to click that says Add to My Reading Lists. Now, if you have existing lists, you can add it to one of those, or you can create something new. Just give it a name, you can describe it if you want, and click Create. And once you've created that reading list, of course, if you find other results you want to save there, it's exactly the same process where you click Add to My List, choose it from the options in your drop-down menu, and say Add. If you go back up to the Research Tools menu and choose Reading Lists, you can also see lists created by others, organized by method or by discipline. And of course, you can also keyword search for materials within this database. You'll simply use the search box in the middle of the home page. Here I'll start typing in phenomenology, and as you type, the database will suggest some possible matches. So if you see one you like, you can click there. I'll do method phenomenology, and this will take you right back into a results list like you've seen several times before. And again, from here, you can navigate just as you would, filtering by content or discipline and saving things to your reading list. And that concludes our tutorial. Thanks for watching.